To a new restaurant in the Gulch that is winning over our hearts, serving Chinese American cuisine. Choy is not only delicious, but it is a feast for your eyes as well.
Yes, as you can see, we're here with Executive Chef Brian and Assistant General Manager Olivia. Hi. Welcome in.
How are you guys?
Good. This looks and smells so good. We'll get to all of this great food in just a moment. But Olivia, please set the scene for us. Give us the overview of Choy, because we love it there.
Of course, so glad you guys love it. Choy is a beautiful, immersive experience in the Gulch. It is Chinese American, focusing on kind of combining Southern cuisine with these beautiful techniques of Chinese American food, really honing in on all of the local purveyors and all these beautiful things, and bringing it to a place in the Gulch is something that's really important to us, and just providing this beautiful experience.
Oh my gosh, and Stephanie and I got to try it out last week, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, okay, we're getting a sneak peek right now. That is the branzino. We'll get to that in just a minute. That's just a little taste, but I want to show you what they brought here to our fabulous desk. Chef Brian, break it all down for us. What are these dishes right here?
So you have the beef chow fun. The beef chow fun, we make the rice noodles in-house every day. It takes about 3 hours. Just some beef flank. Some caramelized wok vegetables and some freshly grated horseradish.
Okay, and you make these noodles every single day,
every
correct?
Morning.
Those noodles look amazing. I think, Laura, you had this one, right?
I did.
So that's the yellowtail yusheng. So it's just basically sashimi with a little bit of compressed Asian pear, some tangerine lace, and watermelon radish.
Yum. So fresh, I am sure. But I think the star of the show may be this duck. That's what we're getting whiffs of. And I know this process takes several weeks. Walk us through that.
So we get the ducks fresh once a week out of Pennsylvania, and we first cut the heads off, cut the wings off, cut the feet off, and then we use an air compressor to pump the skin to separate it from the carcass.
Oh my God.
And then we blanch it in a little bit of vinegar and salt, peck all the feathers out, and then we glaze it in a mixture of rice beer and syrup and dark soy.
And by the way, we are at Choy right now. Look at how fabulous and beautiful this is. As mentioned, I went there last week, and Chef Brian, I went on a whole experience. Okay, we're gonna pull that video back up because I had the branzino, and I will tell you that was to die for. So they do the whole experience, you know, what is it called? Deboning, what is that?
Filleting at the table.
Filleting at the table, very good. So they kind of get rid of all the bones right in front of you. It's very immersive, if you will. And then talk about that broth.
So the fish is just steamed like really lightly in the steamer, and then it gets actually reverse seared. So you take super hot peanut oil and just sizzle it over all the aromatics on top. And then it's just a little bit of soy sauce, some fermented black beans, and it's traditionally served whole because it's for good luck.
It was absolutely delicious, and we should point out that you also bring that duck to the table for everyone to see before you take it back and take it off the bones. Also, Laura and I could not stop talking about the smashed cucumber salad. It's a winner for everybody, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty classic. The only main difference with the smashed cucumber that you won't find in China is it's kind of been Americanized to have avocado.
Yes.
And actually we use sherry vinegar from Spain instead of like black vinegar that you would traditionally find in China.
So good. I also really loved that pancake, the chive pancake, which I think we have a picture of that if we can pull it up. It's got the green chives on top. Talk about this, because it's kind of sweet.
It's actually sour.
Sweet and sour, okay?
It's sweet from the onions, but the pancake itself is actually based on sourdough in San Francisco, which is the birthplace of Chinese food here in America. Wow. So it's got scallions inside of it, and it's got a scallion powder on top with a little bit of creme fraiche in the sauce too.
And I know that you worked out there on the West Coast, but here in Nashville, everything about this restaurant is fabulous. You walk in, I mean, it's like a 100-year-old building.
Yes,
Explain
3
the
stories.
whole experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when you're walking on the sidewalk and you see the facade, it's very like, what's happening behind these
Unassuming.
doors?
Yeah.
And then you walk in and you can see behind us, you see our beautiful grand bar featuring Ed Nash, by the way. So we're all about kind of honing in on those local artisans and things that I was mentioning earlier. And it's, like I said, 3 floors, private dining room, giant space for larger parties upstairs. It's truly beautiful.
It has this real art deco kind of
Yes.
feel, which you can feel a little bit in the bar here. But
Exactly.
we took a picture. It looked like we were at some motel outside another time.
It's kind of like you're at a grand hotel, 1920s art deco, beautiful, which is
Yes.
kind of where we get a lot of our idea for our cocktails as well. They're kind of all spins off of classic cocktails from that era in time.
That's exactly where I was going to go, because while the food is delicious, so are all the drink offerings that you have. You all have like 1,000 wines. Walk us through what some of those look like.
Our wines are amazing. That was done by our wine director, Justin Mueller, and it's focusing sort of on Bordeaux varietals, New World, California cabs. You gotta, kind of gear in the gulch with that one. Burgundy wines, champagne, of course. It's kind of marrying traditional wines with Chinese food and letting the guests know that you can enjoy a Riesling, you can enjoy a champagne, you can enjoy all these lovely wines with our beautiful cuisine.
There's that pancake. I just
So
want
there it
everybody to
is.
see it.
So
And there's the steak that I also had, which was
unique.
excellent.
Oh, and if you can't finish it all, they give you a ticket to pick up at the end.
That was super
Love
cool.
that detail. Thank
Yes.
you guys.
Thank you
We
all so
love,
much.
love this restaurant.
Thank
You'll
you.
view their menu and make a reservation. They're opening 7 days a week. Coming up March 3rd, visit choynashville.com.